Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They find some open field here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Unnecessary run defense.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Oh, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power. We saw finesse. We saw speed. And what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
He misses the target, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to chuck it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
The numbers for Mixon last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Here's Levis.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Shifts by him, and shutting him off, now open field. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
1st and 10, here's Levis. A short throw taken in by Conquo. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And the tight end goes in motion left. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. You talk about this Bengals defense. And they're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
Lamb's first catch of the game. Good for a first down. Levis. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense.
Second quarter now. Titans in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
I'm one, right?
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Jeremy Chin.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. On second down, here's Burrow.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Again, it's Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and
touchdown! Tyler Boyd, 20. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be out right at the 35.
116 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now Levis.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
We'll be in the game.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
it certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the older way, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick 6, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Throw to the right, caught by Cockrell.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
On first down, Levis.
His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Back to the air on second down, Levis.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
They'll throw it again with Levis. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a second and 10. Levis to throw it.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up third and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Levis sets up to throw here. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Boy, so enough. Play action. It's Burrow. Bryant has it. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now that sets up third and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Third and 2, now Burrow. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's fourth.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 34.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
130 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The 20. And he is out of bounds Bengals, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And now here's a carry heading left. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans have got it back to within a score.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Levis looking to move them around a bit.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion. And that makes this a 1.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Burrow will throw.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Able to hit his target Lamb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Levis from the gun.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Levis to throw off play action. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Touchdown, Titans.
CeeDee Lamb.
41 yards.
Here we go. Good plays today. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Quick slant cut by Chase. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. they become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take over here up near the 40.
Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Well, hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. Down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards the pickup. Down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, let's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodge 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays. You're going to run into the end zone.
Now, trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. To Mixon on the check down. Oh, it still won't go down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
That's good. Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This is caught. It's Burrow. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good for Bengals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Burrow.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Henry here.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And Burrow going to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was waving as hard as wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And that'll bring up...
They'll start on the ground with Spears.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and
12. Right back to Spears.
And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Now, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Throwing now, here's Levis. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Levis's throw put in by Lamb. And he is going to have a Titans 1st down, and that should just about do it. Levis. That one's taken in by Spears.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's Spears on 2nd down.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Back to throw, Levis.
He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a 2-score game. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
On 2.
Here's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Here's Burrow. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Throwing, Burrow.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Well, somebody lit a fire